Good afternoon, student. In previous lecture, we had discussed about electric field. Okay. Now, in this lecture, we have to study about electric dipole. Is it clear? Electric dipole. Then, as you know, electric means charge and dipole. Here, dipole is new word. Okay, dipole. Di means two. Okay, di means two and pole means what? It means this one is the first pole and this one is the second pole. Okay, when suppose this one is the first pole and this one is the second pole. Electric means charge and dipole means two poles. Okay, it means charge, poles of dipoles of charge. Okay, then you know very well there are two types of charges. This one is the positive charge and this one is the negative charge. Okay, student, so let's start. A pair of equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance is called an electric dipole. Okay, a pair of equal and opposite. Equal and opposite, see, this one is the pair minus q and this one is the plus q. Q and Q. This first one is minus and second one is negative. It means both are equal and opposite, separated by a small distance. Okay, small distance is called electric dipole. Suppose this one is the first charge, this one is the second charge. Suppose then this one is the minus q, this one is the plus q, and both are separated by a small distance 2a. Okay, then this one is the form a dipole. You can say this one is the dipole. Okay, student, and now question is this: what is the direction of dipole? See, this one is the minus q, this one is the plus q. So direction of dipole to negative to positive. Okay, see here in this figure. Okay, p is the dipole, then direction of p is minus q to plus q. Is it clear? Now see, consider an electric dipole consisting a charge plus q and minus q and separated by distance 2a. The line joining the charges is called dipole axis. Okay, this axis is known as dipole axis. I hope this term is clear. Okay, let's see. Now this dipole moment, either charges or a vector drawn from negative to positive. It means when suppose this one is the dipole, then this one have some moment, then these moment are known as dipole moment. Dipole moment is represented by p, then p is equal to q into 2a. Okay, q means what? Q is the charge and 2a is the distance between them. Okay, and this one is the vector quantity. Is it clear? Thus a dipole moment p is a vector quantity. Its direction is along a dipole axis from minus q to plus q, and its magnitude. Okay, this one is the vector form of dipole moment and this one is the magnitude. Okay, p is equal to q into 2a. Here q is the charge, p is dipole moment and 2a is the distance between them. Is it clear? Now see, again, dipole moment of an electric dipole is a vector whose magnitude is either charge times and separated between two opposite charges. Okay, then see, dipole moment of an electric dipole is vector whose magnitude is either charges. This one is the either charges means you can choose minus q or plus q. Okay, you are free to choose. Now see, separation between two opposite charges, then 2a what? 2a is the separation between them, and the direction is along the dipole axis from the negative to the positive charges. Suppose this one is the dipole, this one is the suppose, just wait, this one is the dipole, this one is the minus q and this one is the plus q charge, and separation between 2a. Is it clear? Then direction of p dipole moment, then direction minus to plus. Here see, wait, from negative to the positive charges. Okay student, now SI unit, what is the SI unit of dipole moment? Give me answer. What is the SI unit of dipole moment? You know very well. Okay, here SI unit Q is a charge, then what is the unit of charge? You know very well, this one is the coulomb, and 2a is a distance, then distance we can measure in meter. Okay, then we can say the unit of the SI unit of dipole moment is coulomb meter. Is it clear? Okay, now note, if a dipole in which size 2a is 0 and charge q tends to infinite. Okay, suppose this one is the dipole minus q, this minus q, and this one is the plus q. Okay, and this distance is 2a. Suppose this 2a tends to 0 and this charge q tends to infinite, then what happen? Let's see. Okay, if a dipole in such a way size 2a tends to 0 and charge tends to infinite such a way that dipole moment P is equal to Q into 2a has infinite value, then what will be the value of dipole moment? Then value of dipole moment is finite value. Okay, then this type of question ask in your examination, what is the value of dipole moment if the if the separation between dipole tends to 0 and charges tends to infinite, then what is the value? Then what is the value of dipole moment? Dipole moment is a finite value, infinite value, and none of these or both, then your right answer is finite value. Okay, such a value of negligible small is called an ideal or point dipole. Okay, you can say, suppose point dipole, suppose this one is the minus charge and this one is the plus charge. Okay, and separation between 2a, suppose when 2a tends to 0, then slowly both charges, this one coming near, and at that point this is equal to just like a point, so you can say point dipole. Is it clear student? Now see, this one is the derivation. There is electric field at a axial point on an electric dipole. Now you have to know about electric dipole, but what is this axial point? What do you mean by axial point? What is this? Okay, what is axial point? So let's see. Suppose this one is the dipole, this one is the minus q, this one is the plus q, both are separated by distance a. Is it clear? Now taking some other point on this axis at a distance r and find dipole moment at these points, then this point is known as axial point. Is it clear? It means any point on the dipole along this axis, along dipole axis. Okay, now let's start. See, here this one is the dipole, this one is the minus q charge, this one is the plus q charge, this one is the O origin, and this one is the separation between them, that is 2a, and direction of dipole moment, this one P minus 2 plus. Is it clear? Now taking here point P at axial point at distance r from the origin, at a distance r from the origin. Okay, now we have to calculate electric field on this point. Is it clear? So let's start. Now according to diagram you can write very easily, not need to remember and rote learning. Okay, let's see. Let us consider an electric dipole consisting charges plus q and minus q separated by distance 2a and placed in vacuum. Okay, you can write from the diagram. Let us consider an electric dipole consisting of charges plus q and minus q separated by distance 2a and placed in vacuum. Let P be a point on axial line at a distance r from the center O of the dipole side of the charge plus q. Here this one is the plus charge q. Okay, so we are taking point P on the side of positive charges. Is it clear, student? Now we have to calculate electric field due to minus q, due to plus q. After that, adding both of them, then we have to calculate electric field at point P. Is it clear? So, are you ready for calculating electric field due to minus charge? First of all, tell me what is the formula of electric field, because without knowing the formula of electric field, we are not able to calculate the electric field due to minus charge at point P. Is it clear? So, first of all, you have to remember formula of electric field. See, this one is the formula of electric field. E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square. Is it clear? Now, we are calculating electric field due to minus q. Okay, we are calculating electric field due to minus q at point P. So, apply this formula. We can write here electric field minus q, calculate for minus charge q. Then this one is the 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. This one is the as it is q charge. So, we are taking here minus q. Okay, then this one is the minus q. Now, distance r square. Okay, now r square, what is the value of r square? What is the value of r square? So, see, this one is the origin, this one is the r. Okay, this one is the r, but here a. Okay, because just wait. See, this one is the distance 2a, then this one is the a, 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 and this one is the p. From origin, this one is the r. So, total distance from charge minus q to point P is r plus a. Is it clear, student? Total distance of minus q to P is r plus a. Is it clear? So, we are taking here r plus a whole square. Is it clear? Here P is a unit vector which provides the direction. Okay. Now again we have to calculate. Electric field due to positive charge plus q at point P. Okay. Now see, again this one is the r. This distance is r. Now we are taking this one plus q to P, then this distance is r minus a. Okay. Now again electric field due to charge plus q at point P is this one. Formula of electric field is here, E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square. So putting these value 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q and value of r is r minus a whole square. Is it clear? Now the resultant electric field at point P. Okay, now we have to calculate now we have to calculate resultant electric field at point P. Okay, then sum of electric field due to minus charge and due to plus charge. Is it clear, student? So, we can write here E axial means electric field at axial point. Is it clear? Electric field of plus q, electric field of minus q. Okay, here we can see this one is the value of plus q, E plus q, electric field due to plus q, and this one is the value of electric field due to minus q. Okay, now see this one, q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, q upon 4 epsilon naught. In both electric fields, so we have to take in common q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, then within a bracket 1 upon r minus 1 का whole square minus r plus a का whole square. Is it clear? And this one is the unit vector P. Taking LCM and solve. So LCM is r minus a whole square and square of r plus a. Is it clear? So r minus a whole square of r minus a whole square of r minus a. Is it cancel out? So we can write here r plus a whole square here. Then this one is the symbol of minus, and again r plus a whole square of r plus a whole square of r plus a cancel out. So we can write here r minus a whole square of r minus a. Is it clear? So after solving this, we get this one. Is it clear? Simple simplification here, r plus a whole square of r plus a we can open on the formula of a square plus b square plus 2ab. Is it clear? So we can write here r square plus a square plus 2ar, and minus sign is as it is. Now in this bracket, this one is the whole square of r minus a, so we can write here r square plus a square minus 2ar. Is it clear? Because formula of a minus b whole square equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. Is it clear? Okay. Now see r q upon 4 pi epsilon as it is. Now r square plus a square plus 2ar. Now minus. Okay, now multiplying the minus in this bracket, so we get minus r square minus a square, because plus minus and minus minus plus, so plus 2ar. Then minus r square minus a square cancel out with r plus r square plus a square. Okay, so after cancellation we have obtained 4ar upon r minus a whole square of r square minus a square. Is it clear? Now 4 we can write 2 into 2. Is it clear? So now p is what? Dipole moment. Then what is the value of dipole moment? P into 2a. So we can write here p, then this one is the 2r. Is it clear? Here we can use the formula of a square within one bracket a plus b, and second bracket a minus b. So we can write a square minus b square whole square of a square minus b square. After solving and after calculating, we get this. Electric field on axial point is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2 pr upon r square minus whole square of r square minus a square, and this one is the p is the unit vector. Suppose for short dipole, the value of r is more greater than a, so we can neglect a, so we can write here. Okay, so we can write here E axial is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2 pr upon r square whole square of r square p. Now r to the power 4 and 2 pr, so 1 r and 1 r cancel out, so we have conclude electric field on axial point 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2p upon r cube into unit vector p. Is it clear? Here p is the dipole moment. Is it clear, student? Now see second derivation. In your exam, this derivation asked in this form: derive an expression for the electric field at any point on the equatorial line. Okay, in previous derivation we have to calculate electric field at axial point, and now in this derivation we have to calculate electric field at any point on the equatorial line of a electric dipole. Is it clear, student? So first of all, we have to know about equatorial point. What do you mean by equatorial point? Is it clear? So let's see. Suppose this one is the dipole. Is it clear? Suppose this one is the minus q, this one is the plus q, and this one is the distance between them, and this one is the center, origin. So we are taking a point on the dipole axis perpendicular to the dipole axis, okay, on the center. So this point is known as equatorial point. Is it clear? This point is known as equatorial point. Is it clear? Now we have to start. See, observe this figure very carefully. Okay, see, this one is the dipole, this one is the minus q, this one is the plus q, and this one is the direction of dipole moment, and this distance is 2a. AB, distance of AB is 2a. Is it clear? Now we are taking a point P here at a distance r from the origin of dipole. Is it clear? Now see, suppose this one is the positive charge. Is it clear? And this one is the negative charge. Then like charges repel to each other, and unlike charges attract to each other. Then see, this one is the positive charge and this one is the negative charge. Then both charges attract to each other. So direction of electric field in this direction. Is it clear? Now here this one is the plus q and this one is the plus q. Like charges are repelled to each other. Then the direction of electric field is this. Is it clear? Now see, first direction of electric field is this, and second one is this. Then what is the electric field at equatorial point of the dipole? Then this one is the resultant. Then this one is the resultant. This one is the equatorial point. This one is the electric field at an equatorial point of the dipole. Is it clear, student? Let's see again. Suppose this one is the dipole, okay, and this one is the plus q, and see here, this one is the plus, this one is the minus. Then plus minus, what? Plus minus are attract to each other, so direction of dipole is this. See this arrow? Now this one is the plus, this one is the plus charge. Then we know very well, like charges are repelled to each other. Then see, this one is the electric field due to plus charge, and this one is the direction. Now we have to calculate electric field at equatorial point of a dipole. Then this one is the equatorial point. Then resultant, because first one is this, second one is this. Then resultant is this E equatorial. Is it clear, student? Let's see what is the procedure of finding electric field at a equatorial point of a dipole moment. Just wait. Okay, now see, consider an electric dipole consisting charge minus q and plus q separated by distance 2a. Previous story, okay, and placed in vacuum. Let point B on the equatorial line of the dipole at a distance r from it. This one is the point P from distance origin at a distance r from the origin O. Is it clear? Now same, first of all we have to calculate electric field at point P due to charge plus q, फिर again due to charge minus q. Is it clear? Now calculate electric field at point P due to plus charge q. So again, for calculating electric field, you have to know formula of electric field. Then you know very well electric field is what? Is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square. Is it clear? So first of all, you have the value of r. Then this one is the value of r. You needed the value of a and p. Then you can see, this one is the 2a total. See, this one is the total distance 2a. So this one is the A, this one is the A, and you know this one is the R. Then applying Pythagoras theorem, you have to calculate this value. Then this value is R plus A whole square within under root. Is it clear? So electric field at point P due to plus Q charge. So we can write electric field due to plus charge Q 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught as it is Q upon R square plus A square, because you write here 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon under root R square plus A square and whole square. Okay, then whole square and under root both are cancel out. So this one, is it clear? Then electric field at point P due to plus charge is this one, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R square plus A square along BP. Okay, along BP, because this one is the positive charge, this one is the positive charge, both are repel to each other. Then direction is along BP. This one is the B, this one is the P, this one in this direction. Is it clear? Now we have to calculate electric field due to minus charge Q, this one. So the direction in this along PA, this one is the PA, because this one is the minus charge, this one is the plus charge. Like charges are repelled to each other and unlike charges attract to each other. So this one is the plus, this one is the minus. So this direction is this. So direction along PA. Is it clear? See here. E minus Q is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q upon R square plus A square. Okay. And here see. Magnitude of charges both are equal. Is it clear? So here we write Q upon R square A square. Now see, just wait. Okay, thus the magnitude of minus EQ and plus EQ are equal. Okay, because distance, suppose this one is the diagram. Okay, then this distance is same and this distance is same, then electric field also same. Okay, the magnitude of electric field due to minus charge Q and due to plus charge Q both are equal. So we can write here E minus Q is equal to E plus Q equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R square plus A square. Clearly the component. Now again see in this diagram, see. Suppose this one is the vector, is it? Then vector dissolve in two component, horizontal component and vertical component. So this one is and this one. Okay, this one is the horizontal component and this one is the vertical component of this vector. 1 minute. When we dissolve this vector, I'm talking about this vector. Okay, so this vector resolve in two component, horizontal component and vertical component. Then this one is the horizontal component and this one is the vertical component. Again this vector resolve in two component, then this one is the horizontal component of this vector and this one is the vertical component. Then you can see in this figure these are equal and opposite. So this one is the cancel out. Is it clear? This one is equal and opposite, then both are cancel out. But here this one is the due to electric field minus Q and this one is the due to plus EQ. So sum of both electric field. Okay, then resultant electric field is the sum of both electric field, both horizontal component and vertical vertical component of both charges are cancelled out because both are equal and opposite. Okay, see this one is the downward, this one is the upward, and and electric field are equal because the distance r is same. Is it clear? So see here, see clearly the component of E minus Q and plus Q normal to the dipole axis will cancel out. Okay, cancel out the component parallel to the dipole axis, add up the total electric field equatorial is opposite to P. Okay, see, this one is the direction of electric field at an equatorial point of a dipole. So this one is the opposite direction, so we are taking here negative sign. Is it clear? So we can write here E minus Q cos theta, E plus cos Q theta. Cos theta is the horizontal component. Suppose this one is the vector. Okay, when suppose, okay, this one is the vector. Now suppose this one is the E. Now we are dissolved in both component, then this one is the E cos theta and this one is the E sin theta. Okay, this one is the vector property you have learned in class 11th. Is it clear? So we can write here, just wait. Okay, see, so equatorial electric field is minus E minus Q cos theta plus E plus Q cos theta. P is the unit vector. Now we know minus E and plus Q both are equal, so we can write here minus 2 E minus Q cos theta P. Okay, because both are equal. Now putting the value of cos theta, so cos theta is A upon under root R square plus A square. You have to calculate the value of cos theta in the diagram. Is it clear? Now equatorial, now electric field at equatorial is minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon P upon R square plus A square whole power of 3 by 2, and P is the unit vector. Here P is the electric dipole moment and value is 2qa. Is it clear? So suppose this one is the special case, this one is the derivation. Okay, now this one is the special case. Suppose the point P is located far away the dipole. Okay, suppose the value of R and A, R is more greater than A. Okay, so we have to neglect the A. Now we can find E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R Q unit vector P, hence proved. Is it clear? This one is the most common question. What is the relation between electric field of axial point and equatorial point? Is it clear, student? This one is the most common question. Asked in examination. What is the relation between electric field of axial and electric field of equatorial? Then this one is the relation. E axial is equal to 2 equatorial, because see, this one is the value of this, just see, this one is the value of 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R cube. Okay, now see, this one is the value of E axial 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2 P upon R cube. Then suppose this one is the 2, we can remove 2, then this value are equal to the equatorial. Okay, so we can say that axial electric field of axial point is 2 times of equatorial. Is it clear? Hence the electric field of a short dipole at a distance r along its axis is twice the electric field at the same distance along the equatorial line. Is it clear, students? Okay, thank you.